What's good, beautiful people? What's good, beautiful people? Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of your favorite cooking show on TV. This is Chefitup. My name, of course, is Imando Kwame, but you know where to find me at Olele, Salvador, and I happen to be your favorite chef on TV. You cannot test my cooking skills and not just call me chef for nothing. I got it. That's why they call me chef. Chef O, for that matter. But that's just by the way. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for making sure this show has come your way again with a new episode. And of course, a brand new season. First of all, saying a big shout out going out to Fortune Margarine for holding us down, keeping everything smooth. You know what I'm saying? Indomie, of course, as always, sticking with us, and Dom 21 for making sure that our kitchen, our AI kitchen for that matter, is looking aesthetically pleasing on your TV screens. But of course, you know what happens when we bring the guests into this kitchen. It is called Ghana's favorite kitchen for a reason, because we're not just cooking your favorite meals or sharing the favorite recipes to look out for. We also cook amazing conversations that leaves you wanting for more. You thirst for more. You hunger for more. That's why it's still Ghana's favorite kitchen. Few months in the game, a year in the game, are you not entertained? Best believe you are going to be entertained after I take this quick break. And when I return, my guest is in the studio with me. I'm excited, so excited to have her in the studio. But before I do that, let me take a quick break. And when I return, I'll tell you who is joining me in this favorite kitchen of ours. Don't go anywhere.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This effort is FDA approved.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is bread, it's still on point. For your bread,
it's
still
creamy.
On point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's still on point. Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious. It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back from that break. You still watching Chefitup right here on 3 Music TV, powered by Fortune Margarine, Indomie, and Dom 21. It's time for me to introduce our guest for today's episode. I will leave the video to do the talking, and when that is done, the next person you see right next to me is someone you and I are very interested to get to know. Check this out.
Meet Gisela Amponsah. The name alone speaks trust and honor, and she's living up to it every single day. At just 25, Gisela is a powerhouse content creator and a go-to fashion, travel, and lifestyle influencer who's got the big brands on speed dial. She's teamed up with the likes of Pretty Little Thing, Skims, Spotify, Tag, and even Coca-Cola. Yeah, she's got that kind of clout. Gisela's got roots too. Growing up with 2 siblings, she's an alum of Divine Montessori St. Louis and the University of Ghana. She's built a brand that's all about breaking boundaries, making her mark as a true media game changer. With over 500,000 followers backing her on socials, she's repping her generation, inspiring her fans to own their style and embrace their unique vibes. This is more than just influence. She's making an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gisela Amponsah.
Well, you just had a bit or a taste of who will be joining me in the kitchen very soon. Without wasting much time, and of course taking the wind out of her sail, ladies and gentlemen, let's make way for the mother Gisela. Gisela Amponsah.
You're making me shy.
Oh, come on now. You know, last season I had a sister here. Gisela, you join me here.
Okay.
Last season I had a sister here. Amma was here, and did she tell you what happened?
I watched everything. I watched everything.
And I told her, I said, you know what, she should send a word to you so that when you come prepared. You know what, let me just put on the cloak on you. All right, so gently, there you go. All right, let me see. Okay, so after this apron is put on you, you have now been activated. But before that, let me see.
I'm so nervous for some reason.
Mama Giza nervous? No. Mama Giza can be nervous. You can be nervous. Let me see. So she's not yet activated. Don't worry. So Giza, I'm gonna do something here on the show before we get you into the nitty-gritty and everything. You have to do some tasting for me.
No problem.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But I'm the worst person for this, but let's just go.
They are watching.
I know.
I'm about to be watching.
The only thing I can taste is ketchup.
Did you ever catch COVID?
No.
You never caught COVID?
No.
Okay, all right. Okay. Because I was going to say maybe COVID seems to have messed up your taste as well. Okay, all right. Let me blindfold you first.
Okay.
Let me be sure if I'm so sorry about your makeup.
Don't worry.
Let's see. You got it right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see anything?
No, I even closed my eyes before.
Oh, look at that. She ain't trying to cheat on the game. Oh, she's a good girl. All right. Let me take out. Just step up again.
Okay.
1, 2. There you go. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take out 2 things that you are going to taste for me.
Okay.
And you are going to tell me what you've been tasting. So this is the first one. Just give me a finger. And then you tap in here. There you go. And then you taste it. She's smelling it before she tastes it.
Before I eat anything, I smell it.
Okay.
It's some type of spice.
Okay.
But I can't taste it. I can only taste some, like the spiciness.
Is it sweet or is sour? I give you 2 seconds.
I don't know.
It's black pepper. It's black pepper. You are tasting black pepper. Let's taste the other one, the second one. There you go, and boom, boom. That's all. What you tasting?
Wow, this is so hard. This tastes like meat fufu.
Producer, do I give it to her? Do I give it to her because it's definitely.
It smells like meat fufu.
Let me open it. Let me just release it so that you see.
God, I beg you.
It is indeed fufu flour. I'm not too sure if it's meat fufu, but it's definitely fufu flour. So this is black pepper, and that is fufu flour.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not too sure why my producers gave me this.
But you, Olele, as Ghanaian as I am, as Bono as I am, why will you give me black pepper?
Well,
yes.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is this is a beautiful bowl over there. That's where all the magic starts from or begins. Okay, so it's called a mystery bowl. Now, the team put together, a couple of recipes.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is choose your lucky recipe.
Okay.
I wish you all the best.
I'll pick this one.
Okay.
Who opens it?
You do. I don't want to be involved in any, corruption.
Okay.
And then you're going to show it to that camera right there.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Do you know what? This is making me really happy.
Fufu with chicken. Whoa!
This is my favorite food. This is my favorite food.
Fufu with chicken soup. No, we're going local.
This is my favorite local food.
Look, and now I'm excited about 3 things now because she's going to cook something local. Those of you who think she doesn't know how to cook, she's going to cook something local.
Olele, this is not for them, honestly.
It's not for them.
Let them think. I don't care.
Oh, hi. See why I love her. You see, like, I don't care. It's on the rise over here. All right, baby. So let us check out the ingredients for fufu and fufu with chicken soup. Yeah. Okay. All right, Gisela, help us with that. Whilst I get your ingredients out.
Okay, class. So we have the large fresh tomatoes.
Fresh tomatoes coming up. Fresh tomatoes coming up.
Yeah. Garden eggs.
Garden eggs right there.
Scotch bonnet pepper.
Scotch bonnet pepper.
Tomato paste.
It's right there. Tomato.
Seasoning powder.
Tomato paste.
Yeah.
All right, it's coming up.
Yeah. Seasoning powder.
I got some powders here.
Garlic.
Garlic is here as well.
Ginger.
Ginger is here as well.
Okra.
Okra is there.
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken.
The star of the show, of course.
Oh, the chicken.
Yeah. Salt.
Salt is here.
Fufu powder.
Fufu powder is here.
Yeah. Period.
So we're good?
We're good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to start cooking or get cooking. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So we're just going to wash my hands first because I'm coming from, far away.
Far away land. All right. Yep. Okay. Ginny,
we have
assist you with
tissues
some.
or
Yes, please. There should be a tissue. Oh, hold on a
paper
minute.
towels here. A napkin even works. This one. Can I use this?
Yeah, you can use this one. I was trying to
thank
get you a customized one, but it's okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
it doesn't have like my face on it or something.
Yeah. But production, it seems that our flight was a bit late, but it's okay.
Okay, so I need a saucepan as well.
Saucepan, yes.
For the
please.
soup.
Which
Which one should we use? I think this is fine.
Look, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I'll rinse them.
Don't worry, I'll rinse it for you.
Okay,
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to rinse it.
With this as
yeah,
well.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Earlier you said this is your favorite meal.
Yes, I'm a bono.
Okay.
I'm a bono. So like this is what we eat in Sunyane.
Right.
In my house, we eat fufu and soup like almost every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't reserve it for Sundays?
No.
Because normally people
so
like
when I came to Accra and I realized people were eating fufu only on Sundays and in the afternoon, I was so shocked
after
because
church especially.
this is my dinner.
What? And girl, you don't look like what you're going through. You've been eating fufu Monday to Friday.
Yes.
Man, you have not put on weight.
Yeah.
How is it your family?
Yeah. My family, we don't really have big people. We've all been skinny all our lives. I think I've even put on a little weight.
Wow.
Everybody says it when they see me.
What's family like? Let's talk about family for a bit. You have siblings, sisters, brothers. Are you the firstborn, secondborn? What is it like?
Okay, so I have two siblings.
Right.
I have a baby sister.
A baby
She's
sister?
so cute. Yeah.
That means she just came not too long ago.
Yeah, she's like 6 years old.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
And then I have a brother who's like 20. I was going to say my little brother, then I remembered his age. I think I'm 2
He's no
years
longer little.
older. Yeah, he's like 23 now, and I'm so proud of him. He's in med school.
Nice.
That's my pride and my joy.
Come on.
Yeah.
So you happen to be the firstborn?
Yes.
Wow. What is it like being the
Unfortunately.
firstborn?
So I have in my family they are not as demanding as other people's families. Like
Yes.
I mean, in my family, whether you are the first or the last born, you are treated the way you'll be treated.
Wow.
So my mom, I think I've said this on our podcast before, that my mommy is she's very controlling in a way. Strict,
yeah,
yes.
but also down to earth.
Also down to earth.
Depending on where you are.
Exactly. And then she's the type of mother that would overprotect you to the point where you don't tend to learn a lot in life early. So it's like when you come into the real world, you are shocked because, wow, this is what people are going through.
So that means they didn't let you out?
No.
They didn't let you out?
No. I started going out in uni.
Wow. Wow. What? Okay, now let's go back to Bruno, right?
Yeah, okay.
Because did you do like your early education, early primary, JHS in Bono? Or you came to Accra?
So I was my JHS, my primary was in Sunyane. Well, I was in Accra for my early primary days. Okay. And then I went to Sunyane for I was in Sunyane for like my prime, let's say KG2. I think I was there in class 2. Okay. I went to Sunyane when I was in class 2. Okay. And then I came back to Kumasi. I was in St. Louis Senior High School.
Oh, St. Louis.
Well,
you guys are not on the National Science and Math School.
That's not your business.
Okay. All right.
They are taking their time. We don't like to be pressured. Yeah, we don't like to be pressured.
Are you sure?
Yes, we don't appreciate the pressure.
I hear you. So, St. Louis, what are you offering? Visual arts, general arts?
So, I'm so much of a storyteller.
Tell me. I have a lot of time. Tell me.
When I was going to SHS, I chose visual arts. Okay. But I wanted to be an architect. Okay. So I chose visual arts because I wasn't really interested in the science bits.
Oh, right.
And somebody told me visual arts is another option for architecture.
Yeah.
So yeah, I chose visual arts. But when I got to the school,
I mean, did you think science had something to do with architecture?
some people do offer science and then
do architecture?
Yeah, do architecture.
Maybe the physics of it or something.
I don't know, but most of the architecture students study science. Like my mommy's friend was my role model. He still is actually, and then he studied science.
Wow.
Yeah, he's an architect.
I've always thought, I mean, if you want to be an architect, visual arts, it makes it easy for you to understand.
No.
Wow.
Because I don't know why science.
One.
Yeah, I don't know why science. You have to study science, but it's also like a path for you to get there. And then, so when I went to SHS, my mom changed my course. Yeah.
Why? Why did she do that?
Because my mommy thought visual arts, drawing.
Yeah, dondology.
Drawing team mod. Well, I'm called Mother at home.
Mod.
Yeah, Mother.
Yeah,
okay. Gisela is just my English
Mama
name.
Gizzard. So that means you have been mothering yourself from a very early age.
Yeah. How do you turn this thing on?
So it's already turned on.
Which
As
one
you
is
spoke,
on?
it came on. When you did everything, the stove was telling me, sir, I need to turn on. I need to, as a boy, get it down. So it's on. So this one is right here. It's on for you, so you can just lay down low. There you go.
Where can I get the top of the
well,
thing?
it's right here. But just see if the temperature is high enough for your.
I don't know how to use this thing. So how would I know? Open my stove,
look, there you go. All right, it's fine.
Thank you.
It should be working now.
Yeah.
Okay, so after here, where do we go?
So after this, I'll need another saucepan to boil my garden eggs.
Saucepan, which of
and
them do you
pepper.
need? Okay.
Thankfully, these have already been cut, so I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I like my soup very thick, like me.
Okay, Houston. Okay, we got a problem, Houston. She likes a tuck. She likes a tuck. Is that how you like your Milo or your tea?
The thing is, I don't even drink the tea with the powder.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I like teas, like proper teas,
like the tea bags. Yes, yeah. You don't do the tuck.
No.
They put a milk on.
No.
Wow, I see. You like your tea tuck? You like a tuck? Okay, my cameraman likes his tea tuck. So you're saying mommy had to change, the course because she thought, visual arts. I mean,
it's just drawing and that.
Yeah.
So when I got to SHS, she chose general arts for me. I was so confused. Which one is on again?
So I could just do this one for you.
Can I get a top for this because this is going to make us sneeze?
Yes, please. Okay. I need to find it. There you go. So you can put it here.
Okay.
And then there you go. All right.
I appreciate the tomato paste, but I'm not going to use it.
Okay, so what you gonna use?
It was supposed to be in this, but I'm not going to use that.
Okay, so you rather blend
I'll rather blend the tomatoes.
You a local.
Yeah. I am.
You a local. It's just like I'm here about this bougie.
I don't do the bougie lifestyle.
I'm going to scoop the tomatoes and blend it with everything. Yeah, man, that's the real. That's the real thing,
Yeah.
Like I'm your plate tomato paste. Anyway, right. So, mommy says do general arts.
She changed the course.
Did she speak to you about it before?
No.
You just went to school?
I just went to school. I saw my name on the visual arts thing. The next time I went back to school, they said, Madam, please go back here in general arts.
Just like that. But how did she do that? Why would she do that without telling you?
I don't think she did it from a bad place, honestly.
Right.
Like, my mommy always wanted a doctor and a lawyer.
Oh, I mean, look, in every African home, you are either a doctor, a lawyer, or a disappointment. I mean,
so I was supposed to be the lawyer.
You were supposed to But you don't think you would have made a good lawyer, though?
No. I hate arguments, though. Hey, me, if you take me to the court and then the other person is talking, I just say, lawyer, a judge, please, it's okay, let them win, I'll leave. I hate arguments, and it puts me off. Right. I'll just go quiet because why are you arguing with me?
So what then did she see in you that made her think you would be a good lawyer?
I don't know. She didn't see anything.
Is there a lawyer in the family? Like from extended family?
No.
I think she
admires the lawyers. So now it's my little sister. Oh. She's carrying the mantle.
Okay, so if you just tuned in, Gisela is actually preparing fufu with chicken soup or chicken live soup. And so far, we've been able to put a few ingredients that would advance that course. So where do we go from here? I see this is boiling. So,
this is boiling, and that is also boiling. But if we could turn the heat up a bit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of, my AI kitchen is talking to me. It's telling me that this one will not, get it done as soon as possible. Yeah. So we're going to play dummy. You know dummy?
No.
So
dummy. Yeah, I know dummy.
So you make a move first move.
This.
Right?
Okay.
Then,
oh, this is really high.
Yeah, man.
Very high.
So we're gonna reduce that.
Oh wow.
You see, it be talking to me, all right? And
so why don't we put the soup here rather?
We're gonna put the soup right here.
Okay.
Okay. So when that's the case, then because this is way too high, then we bring this back here.
Yeah.
There you go.
So can we put the soup here rather?
You want to put the soup here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to increase that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, we have just performed the master move of dummy. Yeah, with our utensils for that matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So from here, we're going to be blending some stuff.
We are going to be blending the garden eggs and with the pepper.
Okay.
As soon as it's ready.
Okay.
So
do you think it's ready?
We just needed to. I'm not the type of woman who looks at food and thinks it's ready. Please, I need a knife or something. Yeah, to check if it's soft. It's not. So,
it's not.
Yeah.
So why do we have the impression? I say we because the impression out there is Gisela doesn't like to cook. So I mean, with all of these things are like the characteristics of mommy in the kitchen. You know, you don't just look at it, we test. But anyway, before we get to that, let's talk about, because we talked about school, we talked about law. I mean, that didn't happen. So what did you actually end up becoming? I'll get to influencing and content creation.
Right now, I'm a digital marketer.
Come on.
And then I have a degree in insurance as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What uni did you go to?
University of Ghana.
University of Ghana. So you studied insurance? Is that what it is?
Did.
Right. So what made you go into? Because I'm looking at visual arts.
Yeah.
Wanted to be an architect.
Yeah.
Then law came to small. Nah, I skipped that. I jammed that. Then you go and do insurance.
Yes.
How? What happened?
So that was very impulsive.
Okay.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. Once again, I wanted to, I didn't want to do business in uni.
Okay.
I didn't know the course I wanted to study in uni, but time was running out. Yeah,
okay.
and then my mommy was like, just go and do business at me. Everybody does business at me when they are not sure of what to do.
And
so
psychology.
that's what, exactly. So that's what we chose, and I got it.
Right.
And then I did it for like the first 2 years or 3 years. They were asked to choose our major.
Right.
And I had no idea about like the other courses. My cousin was in insurance. I was like, you know what, girl, this is a family business. We're going to do it. So I just chose insurance.
Insurance.
And then I studied it.
But what did you discover from the choice of study? I mean, for something that was done impulsively.
Yeah.
Is this something that you eventually liked?
So I like insurance. It's not something that I hate. I don't regret studying insurance.
Right.
I love it.
Right.
The practical aspect is very interesting. But I also came to realize that I love marketing.
Okay.
So I wish I studied marketing.
Now, over the years, I mean, I have obviously had the opportunity to see you rise, you know, into what you become today, or you've become today, you know. But for some reason, people don't seem to like you. You know,
no one is their business.
but what do you think? What do you think it started this whole thing? Because if I remember my good old days on Twitter, I know you started with one conversation with a brother, you know, and the whole thing went south. We don't want to get into that because that's not why we are here. But how do you capitalize on that attention? Because you have a YouTube, you know, where you know your gizzards are always excited to see you and all that. You did say you had some marketing fruits or gifts, you know. Talk to me about how you're able to map everything out and be where you are today.
Okay, so genuinely and honestly, I never mapped anything out.
Really?
I never sat down to think that, okay, if I go and say this here, if I go and do this here.
Right.
I am not an attention seeker, first of all. I am very reserved. Like, even as an influencer, I always say that if you're not paying me to step out of my house, I'm not going. I'm not an outdoor person.
Okay.
I only like brunch, lunch with the girls, but that's just about it.
Right.
So I realized that my thoughts and ideas are very different from what most people think or like, you know, practice. And Ghanaians are very, we always want people to like us, like
head mentality.
Head mentality, and then everybody thinks they are so righteous and all. So the things that you discuss inside, they don't expect you to come and say it outside. And it's very different from me. I'm a very expressive person. If something doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me.
You have to say it.
I have to say it. I don't see why I should come and lie on the
where is that coming from? Is it coming from mommy's, you know, tutelage, you know, or you know, the area or the neighborhood you grew up in?
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting for me personally. I'm excited to know that you didn't actually grow up in Accra.
No.
You know, you grew up in a place where Sunyane. You get me? So is that the modus operandi of, you know, kids or children growing up there?
Modus day.
Operandi.
If you can tell, I want to
that's what come from.
Can we move this to this so that I can like pick up a bit?
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move this.
No. This is fine. I mean, this here.
You want to move this here?
Yes,
okay.
please.
Do you want it to be hot still?
Yeah,
okay.
higher so that
higher.
this can just.
Okay. Let me bring
Yeah.
this in.
So me being expressive is not really coming from anywhere. I think it's just a personality trait. You know,
Where
everybody.
Where did you get it from? Is it things you watched? You know, because you know. Me, the way I act is because I used to watch certain type of cartoons. You know, I watch some. You know, I used to watch a lot of, you know, Captain Planet and some, you know, so I can come out like I will save the world. You know, but where are your inspirations coming from to be expressive, for that matter?
Well, maybe because I watch a lot of people outside, and then I'm not really like this whole Ghanaian culture. It's suffocating.
I
knew. Me coming to how because when Olele. The things that Ghanaians will shout about.
Gisela says she will revoke a Ghana card.
Olele, some things that Ghanaians will get angry about.
You're just...
I'm always like, why are you angry? Is it by force?
We are sorry.
Like, honestly.
Mommy, we are sorry.
So most of these things I say have been said already or have been said by somebody else. Right. But why are you mad at me?
You are just amplifying what's been said.
And I have a lot of people coming in my DM saying that Gisela, we all think the same way, but we don't say it because we are private people.
Oh.
Gisela, we live the same lifestyle, but we don't want to say it because Ghanaians are, okay, as I'm standing here, nobody has beaten me. So what happened after I said it?
What happened after she said it? That is how we are going to get into the next program for the day, but I'm going to go for a quick break. When I return, you are still watching Shove It Up right here on 3 Music TV. Don't go anywhere.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This advert is FDA approved.
It smells good.
I'm glad you like it.
It smells good. You see, agabasa, no free, and the pear. Yeah. That's on the pear. Some the pear and the pear. Agabasa. Well, you guys are still watching Shove It Up right here on 3 Music TV. We are. Oh, Gisela has been cooking fufu with chicken and rice soup, and if you know your fufu and rice soup very well, you know that it smells good from the kitchen even before it's served, and that is exactly what's happening here. So if you can find the nearest coordinates to this place, you can make your way here before it gets done. I mean, Gisela is cooking. Hello. Right. So I see that you are getting ready to count the fufu.
Yes.
Okay. But let's talk about something that is really kind of dear to my heart. The ecosystem of influencing.
Yeah.
Content creation. I'm happy to hear you're a digital marketer, you've done insurance and whatnot. But when did you realize that, man, it's about to go down, being an influencer?
You mean like, how did I realize I was going to blow up or something?
Yeah, like when did you start taking seriously, like,
taking it seriously?
Yeah, separating the chaff from the, the business.
So, influencing, honestly, I started when I was broke. I'm a lifestyle influencer. Okay. And I like to branch into fashion sometimes. I don't call myself a fashion influencer because I wear the things that I want to wear. I don't indulge in fashion trends and I just wear things that I just like looking nice. And thankfully, people have started appreciating that about me. And then, but lifestyle is where I'm at. Like everything, lifestyle, home, maintenance. It's me.
Is that coming from the house as well? Mommy likes to wear stuff,
When my mommy was like younger, from her old pictures, oh my God, she was there. Like she was that girl.
Now you are an influencer, lifestyle influencer. You're making money off that. What's been her response?
Before, she was so unhappy with it because she's like, my mommy is very she just thinks so much about what other people would think of like her kids and that. You know, most African parents are like that, and I don't blame her because people talk too much and a lot. So she has just turned a blind eye to it. As long as the money is coming, fine. She's not going to talk about it. My mother has been very supportive about the whole trending things. Like she's never scolded me about it. She's always like, why? Why? Because honestly, that's how I was raised, and also that's how things are where I come from. So I think there's a little confusion about the whole gender roles conversation. Yeah. Because I really didn't say anything wrong.
I mean, obviously, it was cut to make that conversation, but
what I meant was that you can cook, I can cook.
Right.
And I'm a go-getter. I'm very ambitious. Right. I'm not the type of girl to wake up and the first thing on my mind is food. The first thing on my mind when I wake up is how am I going to pay my rent this year? How am I going to buy a bigger car than Subai? My car is called Subai.
Did you say your car is called Subai?
Yeah, my car is called Subai.
Subai, like character?
Yeah, like character. It was named after a princess. She's called Subai.
Charlie, I can't. Ama! Okay, all right, So,
yeah, so
that's what runs through your mind every time you wake up.
When I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I think of. Like, how much am I making this year? Food is not relevant to me. Food is like, it's something I do at my convenient time. I can cook, but it's not important to me. Right. Like the influencing bit is also very demanding because brands are calling you up and down. They give you deadlines. So I will not come and say because of that I'm going to make okunte and granite soup before I come and do. Like, come on, be so fucking for real.
So it's not like you don't know how to cook.
I can cook.
Today we are debunking that because she's what I'm seeing right here, boy, girl.
It's not something I would do on a regular day. I don't enjoy cooking.
And that should be fine.
It stresses me out.
It stresses you out.
Yeah, right. I don't like the heat in the kitchen, moving up and down. It's just not something that I enjoy doing. And down to everything, I'm a human being. I don't have to like cooking.
But you know, in the heat of all of this, your loved one was caught up in the mix as well. I mean, people started doing some CSI-X, trying to investigate and find out who he was and all that. I'm sure you saw some of these things as well. Yeah. I mean, how has he received all of this in the heat of all of them? What are some of the conversations? What are some of the reactions? Are you guys laughing about it? Has there been an exchange of apologies? Like, oh, babe, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to put you in this mix, but I had to. So, what is it like dating a content creator, Gisela?
Maybe you should ask him. Honestly, because you know what? I don't mind bringing my partner.
You want me to lower this more?
Oh no, don't worry. We are good. Yeah. I don't mind bringing my partner into the limelight. Right. But people get very disrespectful, and then, thanks be to God, I have the most supportive person I could ever ask for. So this person is not fazed by anything people say about him. But then again, I've also come to realize that there's nothing I can do about people talking about him like that or people disrespecting him on the internet. So I just have come to the point where I feel like I'll just completely keep him out of my life. Even if we do get married, I'm not going to put him out there because people are very disrespectful.
So we've been talking about, hey, this is Gisela's, what do you call it, vlog cam. We want to say hi. Hi. I'm sure we see ourselves on your YouTube channel. But hey, let's talk about.
Can I heat this here?
Yes, please, you can.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the journey of being a content creator. I'm sure there are a lot of gizzards out there who are really aspiring to be. What have been some of the notable challenges you have encountered that you want to share?
Influencing is very difficult. Everybody thinks it's just about mounting a camera and then taking pictures and going. When a client says your video is not nice, that's when you see.
Oh, you've been told that before?
Olele, sometimes you know, like you put your all into your videos. Like you go and shoot. Hey God, there was this recent one. Olele, I put my all. Oh, I've never done that in my life. I even hired a videographer. They said no.
Had they given you like a deposit or something?
Yeah.
And so you have to finish and then
oh my God.
And they said
so
no.
it challenges you, and I love a challenge.
We are almost getting ready to the end of this beautiful meal. As you can see, we are carrying the fufu, we are steering the fufu, but we need to steer some bills and pay them. That's what we're going for this quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, this is still Shove It Up. Mama Gisela, mother, will be my guest. I'll be back.
Not the mother.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watch is Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Watch is Friday, it's still on point. For your bread,
It's creamy.
For your toast, it's still on point. It's yummy, delicious. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. Still on point, yes, it's still on point. It's still on point. For your toast, it's still on point. It's still on point. Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious. It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
All right, welcome back from that break. You're still watching Shove It Up right here on 3 Music TV. If you are just tuning in, you've missed a lot because Mama Gisela, she's been sharing a lot of gizzards, all right, over this meal. And we are looking like the end of what has been a very beautiful, beautiful cooking journey.
Can I start serving? Sorry.
Yes, please, you can.
Thank you.
Do well too. Please, I want to say a big thank you to Fortune Margarine and to you, Indomie, and to you, Dome 21, for making this possible. We were talking about challenges earlier, but maybe you want to drop some free game for us here. What are some of the notable strategies, right, that you used in growing your following? Okay, so that if a gizzard or, you know, a little influencer on the come up is looking at what you've done so far, you know, they could start with something, you know, just a free game.
Okay, so the thing is, the key to everything is being noticeable but not too loud.
Being noticeable but not too loud. Okay,
yes.
All right.
And I say this because you don't want to be known for the wrong reasons.
You don't want to be known for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Some of us trend for the wrong reasons and then we don't even understand why. But
do you hate that? Just do you hate that?
Yeah, but I'm proud of myself that I have grown to the point where I don't indulge in that to make it worse. I know when to get off it.
Is that why you left Twitter? Is that why you left X?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't know, Gisela was on X, very active on X. And one day we woke up and her account was gone.
I left Twitter because I didn't want to be indulging in like some sort of mess. Right? I didn't want people to...
time.
Exactly. I don't want people to think of me as... Like when you think of Gisela, I don't want you to have that thought in mind that that's a girl who is always fighting. Sometimes you are not always fighting. No. They are always coming for you. They're always coming for you. You are not fighting. They're always coming for you.
But for some reason, I think TikTok has been worse.
TikTok has been worse, but... I don't know. I feel like I can take TikTok more than I can take Twitter.
Or X now.
So Twitter is such in a way that one person will say something, it's not true. Then other people will retweet it and it will go far.
Yes.
But TikTok, they can only come and say it under your post. If you decide to talk about me on your channel, I can decide to block you. My gizzards know me. People who have dedicated their lives and their time to watch me
on YouTube,
on TikTok know who I am, and I don't live a fake personality. I don't try to please anyone.
What you see is what you get.
What you've been seeing on my YouTube is what you see here.
Is this something you and Amma sat down to do? Like
well,
you and your best friend Amma. Did you guys?
Maybe that's why we are best friends.
Yeah,
because we understand each other so much when it comes to these things. Like. Olele, there's no reason to fake it, and the more you fake your lifestyle, it will be easy for people to find out who you really are.
Facts.
You get it?
Facts.
And so I try to, and I know a lot of young people follow me. I have like, my audiences are like 16, 18, and I'm not trying to get them to live a lifestyle that I would have regretted living at that time. And as I grow, I learn. So everything that I tell them, it is what I practice. If I say that, like the cooking example, if I say I will not cook when I'm tired or come back home from a busy schedule, I won't do it. And I don't expect you as a human being to do it. Only the family that I lived with a family member before I moved out to live alone. And I started influencing at that time. At that time, me and my cousin were both influencers, right? And then we both.
Your cousin a known influencer, just in case those who don't know.
my Gisela, I don't want to put her name out there, but my Gisela know.
Okay, that's fine. Keep it there.
So my cousin was also an influencer at that time, a very like known influencer. And then I started influencing, and I started my NSS at that time. My cousin also had a job. There was never a day we came home and my grandmother was mad that we didn't cook in the house. Because she understood that we are back from work, we are tired. What can we do? So she made provision for that. If we were staying at home all day, she came home and we hadn't cooked anything, then she can be mad.
Do you think we are the cause for this type of conversation? Do you think men are the reasons for this type of conversation? Because we've always said we want a woman who is equally about the business, you know, gone with the days where the man had to work all the things and bring the money home. But now the conversation shifted from, okay, now we're looking for women who are industrials, women who are also working. Do you think these conversations have contributed to people like yourself who think, you know what, I need to go out there and work, not just for my man, but for myself?
Yeah, so the thing I'll say to everyone watching this right now is that don't live your life for a man.
Don't live your life for a man.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
One thing about me is when I say something and men agree with me, I hate it so much. Like, I always say this. Because why is a man agreeing with me? It means I'm wrong. It means like I said something wrong.
Not all the time, girl.
So when I said the cooking thing and the men were coming for me, I was thanking God that Jesus, I said something right. Because
you're going against the patriarchy and the masculinity.
I feel like as a society, Africans and Ghanaians, you know, we are so embedded, like we are sleeping in it, we are deep in it, we are soaked in some kind of mentality that we need to go up from, right? I think as a human being, first of all, think about you yourself, your convenience, what works for you, and don't live your life for anybody. That's why when people come at me mad because of my choices, I get confused because it is my life and I'm living it for myself. If it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me.
Are you able to separate that though? Are you able to let them know that this is my personal view? This is not supposed to be...
Do you think they'll listen to you?
Well
deep
that's a question. Do y'all listen anyways? Well, Gisela is going to leave the free game for us by the time she's done dishing out the food. I have a few questions that your fans sent me.
Okay.
Your fans, yes.
How did you get them to send you questions?
Oh, you know, this is three music. We know how to get it done, right? So, and these are just fun questions, but they're also general knowledge questions. Then the whole idea is to see if, you know, Gisela actually took her, social studies or government studies seriously in school. So let me ask you this one.
Okay.
What is the cheapest vegetable per pound?
Oh, come on.
What?
Olele. I didn't do agriculture. I did insurance.
Okay, I'll give her time to think about it. Let me go to the second question.
Okay.
What type of wine is typically paired with steak?
Red wine. But I don't drink alcohol. So.
All right, last one is, what was the original purpose of gin?
What?
Gin. You don't drink alcohol, I know.
Exactly,
but what was it?
Exactly.
Let me guess. What do you think the purpose was?
Looking at how strong gin is, it's probably for so what's it called? Surgical purposes or something.
No, I'll give it to her. Oh
no, I'm just smart like that.
I'll give it to her because indeed it was used for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
And the cheapest vegetable per pound is potato. Do you like potatoes?
Yeah. Oh my God. One of my favorite meals is mashed potatoes, and I can make it too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't tell them your secret. Don't tell them your secret. All right, guys. We had so much fun doing this with Gisela. The meals have been dished out. Gisela, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the show, but you don't get to eat your own food.
Yeah, people come and try.
Yes, you have some taste bud ninjas who'll be coming to do that.
And things.
Yes. Thank you so much. I have something for you before you go.
Aww.
Yep. Aha. There you go. Aha. Yes, please. So this is from us to you.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, come on now. And this is for us, just telling you that, keep up the good work. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for shutting the haters up. But yeah, keep up the good work. And we want to see you still do your cookings in other areas, obviously. And we have our eyes on you. We're excited to know that we have a Ghanaian influencer, content creator. You and Amma, for that matter. Shout outs going out to Princess Amma
My best
Bellan.
friend.
Season 1, she was here. Season 2, her best friend is here. Maybe season 3, have the two of them together come and help us do it. But hey, thank you so much.
Oh,
I love you so
nice
much.
being here.
Look, it's been an honor. I'm humbled to have you here. Shout out to your management for wasn't making this possible. So at this time, I'm just going to release you and deactivate you. You are no longer.
They like it though.
Girl.
You don't like it? I'll take my soup home.
Girl. Did Amma tell you what happened?
No.
All right.
I have to have a full-time conversation with her.
when she watches this episode, I'm sure she'll have. So please, you can take
Thank you
yours.
so much.
And for us, we are going to take a quick break. When we return, the Taste Bud Ninjas are here to do what they do best. I hope they enjoy what they taste. See you soon.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
You like no other.
you are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. I'm talented. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. It's you like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy.
Introducing Indomie beef flavor. Buy now.
This advert is FDA approved.
Rise and shine, it's another day to stay on point. Toast is Friday, it's still on point. Watches Friday all day long. Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Watches Friday,
It's still on point.
for your bread,
It's creamy.
for your toast.
It's still on point.
It's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Still on point, yes, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
For your toast, it's still on point.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, it's yummy, delicious.
It's still on point.
Fortune spread, delicious, creamy, and always on point. This advert is FDA approved.
All right, welcome back from that break. All too soon, we've come to the end of yet another exciting episode of your favorite cooking TV show, i.e. Chefitup. My name, of course, is still Kwame, but you know where to find me at Olele, Salvador. Don't forget that you can also catch the show on our YouTube. And for those watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But it's time for us to check out what Mama Giza or Gisela has done in our kitchen today. On my extreme left is a gentleman who seems to have just flown in from Baltimore. Mr. Dumba.
Yes, please.
How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Is this something that you are familiar with, what you've seen before you? Is this something you eat in Baltimore?
I don't normally eat mac and cheese and stuff, but I said let me try Ghanaian food today.
Right. How long have you been in the country for, sir?
Oh, just about 3 days.
Just about 3 days?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
All right, we're going to get to that. And next to him is who I like to call Abelempe Arasta. Lady Amy.
Hi.
How is Japan doing?
Oh, Japan is doing okay.
It's doing okay. Yeah, you have some sushi already?
Yes, I did.
All right. Over here, we don't eat sushi.
Nah,
we eat Indomie. You eat fufu. Yeah. All right. Okay. So our guest today prepared fufu with chicken lice soup. And do you do spoons or you do fingers?
I'll use my spoon.
Use a spoon.
Yeah.
So you fingers. So I'm just gonna bring you this bowl. You just go wash your hands, and I will get our lady Amy a spoon. Okay, there you go. Some lady, there you go. Like I said, Amy, she's Japanese, she's Asian, so I was actually looking forward to asking for a spoon or cutlery. All right.
I've used the sticks, but
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Don't say I'm doing too much.
You're doing too much. Oh, I got you. Okay. So the rules are very simple. You are just entitled, because it's just tasting. You're just entitled to 3 blows.
Okay.
In this case, 3 intakes. Okay. So you taste it. I give the opportunity to taste it 3 times. Then you tell us what you are tasting in there. Then after that, you give us your overall rating. Okay. So in 60 seconds, your time starts now.
All right.
Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Fahim.
Well,
You said you just got here in how many days?
oh, no, I'm trying.
Yeah, before now, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm even salivating right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. Mr. Fahima, have you had some chicken yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Lady Amy, how about you? You have some chicken? Okay. You have some chicken yet? Okay. All right. Mr. Fahima, just 3.
Sorry.
You can continue. You can.
I got carried away. Ghanaian food is so amazing.
Is it?
It is very nice.
So you might as well tell me what are you tasting in there? What are you getting from from your taste buds? What are you tasting there?
I'm tasting some pepper.
All right.
I'm tasting some.
How do you like a pepper? Hot?
No,
mild?
not really.
Okay.
So this is okay for me.
It's perfect.
This is
Okay.
for
All
me,
right.
Yeah. I'm not tasting too much salt though.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Is that a problem? Would that be a problem?
Well, I'm a salt person.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah. So
One of those people who add salt to their fufu.
yes, I do.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the fufu is very nice. It's very
Right,
nice.
it's soft.
Very soft. Yeah,
Okay.
very soft. That's just how I like. I mean, not like I've taken it before, but like.
Yeah, we get it.
It seems like that's how it's supposed
We get it.
to
We get it. Yeah. What about the chicken? What do you make of the chicken?
The chicken is so tender, seasoned so properly. I think it's very nice, very nice.
Okay, Lady Amy, what'd you say? You had it with a spoon.
Yes.
I'm sure.
It doesn't taste any different.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Right.
So I love the spices in there. It tastes very much. It's not doing too much. The salt for me is very fine, and then the pepper is also like perfect, like I would want it. And the meat is also well seasoned, very tender, and I like the food as well. Great combination.
What about the soup? I mean, I guess they say that she likes the soup thick.
Well, it's perfect. It's
perfect.
fine. It's not watery. It's
watery.
not too thick.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Did
think
you
it's
feel the same
okay.
way?
Yes, it's not too watery, it's not too thick. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So far, looks like the reactions in the comments have been great. So it's time for us to hear their ratings. So, Mr. Dumba,
Yeah.
how would you rate this over 10? While she lick your.
Wait, who was the guest?
Her name is Gisela Amponsah.
Giselaamponsah.
Yes.
Hey,
10.
you just switch like that.
Switch words. I beg you, be 10. It's a 10.
Are you a gizzard?
I mean,
Shamelessly one.
You could be wrong right now. So, Mr. Dumba has given Gisela a 10. Lady Amy?
Because he gave her a 10, I'll give her a 9.5.
What's a 0.5 for the last?
The 0.5 is just the topping on the cherry on top.
What would you expect, or what would you have wanted in addition to
What would
this
I have
egg?
wanted? Oh, egg would have done something, but it's not. It's fine. Like it's perfect. I just want to give it.
Just want to give 9.5
because he said 10.
Okay,
I
right.
don't want to go the same.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so far, giselaamponsah seems to have had the highest rating so far this season, and I want to say a big shout out going out to our taste bud ninjas from Japan and Baltimore. I told you they have what it takes to know whether the food is good or not. But you over there, you have the opportunity to subscribe to this channel and keep watching this show. Don't forget to share and let people know how great this meal or this episode has been. My name, of course, is Kwame Sapon. I've always enjoyed coming your way as your chef on this show. Please look out for the next episode and tell a friend that the best cooking TV show is back. See you same time. Bye-bye.